It's very, very, very rare. This may be the finest one I've found.
Rivers are just waterways. They're time machines, hiding unimaginable treasures beneath their currents. Yup, from a Roman brothel token buried deep in the Thames to a Viking sword lost for over 1,000 years, and a 16 billion pound shipwreck frozen in time underwater, these finds challenge everything we thought we knew about history. Stay with us as we count down the 20 bizarre treasures people discovered in rivers. Roman brothel token. Beneath the Thames River, buried deep in the silt near Putney Bridge, lies a startling piece of Roman London, an ancient brothel token untouched for nearly 2,000 years. This small bronze artifact isn't just a relic, it's a direct link to a side of history most never consider. This token wasn't ordinary currency. It carries a bold engraving depicting a scene from the Roman sex trade, serving as a kind of voucher or ticket for brothel visits. Back then, sex work wasn't hidden away. It was an accepted, even integrated part of daily life and the economy. This token proves that pleasure and commerce were intertwined in ways that feel surprisingly modern. The fact that this piece remained lost beneath layers of Thames mud for centuries makes it an extraordinary find, offering a raw, unvarnished glimpse into the lives of people who lived in Roman London. It strips away the polished, official version of history and reveals something far more human: desire, survival, and business as usual. Holding this token means holding a fragment of a world where social taboos were different, where this kind of transaction was routine. It forces us to rethink what we know about ancient society and the stories that history chooses to keep hidden. This discovery is a reminder that history is not confined to dusty books or museum displays. It's buried under our feet, flowing beneath our rivers, and waiting to rewrite the narratives we thought were settled. World War II weapons. A quiet day by Grey Lake turned into a shocker when a father and son pulled more than just fish from the water. Instead, they dragged up rusty World War II rifles and pistols, real weapons that had been lying forgotten beneath the surface for decades. Using magnet fishing, a method where a strong magnet is lowered into the water to attract metal objects, they unexpectedly uncovered a cache of guns and ammo clips from the 1940s. These relics had been resting underwater like a secret time capsule from one of history's darkest chapters. What's baffling is how these weapons ended up there in the first place. Were they discarded by soldiers after training, dumped in haste during chaotic retreats? Or could they be tied to covert smuggling or secret wartime missions? The mystery adds an intense layer to the discovery, offering a glimpse into a shadowy past most people don't see. Authorities stepped in to secure and preserve the weapons, reminding everyone that history isn't just locked behind glass in museums, it's hidden beneath calm lakes, waiting to be uncovered. This find proves how easily history can resurface when you least expect it. What story lies behind these submerged arms? It's a puzzle that turns a simple fishing trip into a powerful connection to the past. Viking Sword. For those who crave a real connection to the past, the River Glomma in Norway just delivered a legendary surprise. A lone hiker uncovered a Viking sword submerged for over 1,000 years, a weapon forged in the fire of an era ruled by warriors and conquest. This sword isn't a simple artifact. It's a powerful symbol from the 9th century, a time when Vikings controlled the seas and lands with unmatched ferocity. The design and craftsmanship tell a story of battle, honor, and status. Who wielded this blade? What battles did it see? How did it vanish into the river's depths? Every question adds fuel to the mystery surrounding this discovery. More than just a weapon, Viking swords represented identity and power, markers of a person's place in a brutal world. Finding one submerged in the river hints at countless stories lost to time, whether it was dropped in the chaos of battle, lost crossing the waters, or deliberately offered to the gods in ancient rituals. This sword shows that history isn't locked away in dusty archives. It's buried in the earth and hidden in rivers, waiting to rewrite what we think we know. Each discovery like this pulls us closer to the real lives behind the legends. Roman coins. This find is the kind of discovery that changes everything. Deep in northern Luxembourg, near the ruins of a Roman fort, archaeologists unearthed a staggering collection of 141 gold coins, each one a piece of a fading empire's story. These coins don't just sparkle. They carry the faces of 9 Roman emperors, capturing a timeline of power, conflict, and survival during Rome's final days in Europe. Holding one of these coins is like holding a fragment of history itself, a tangible connection to an empire on the edge. What makes this treasure even more intense is the story behind why it was buried. Experts believe these coins were hidden away for protection during a time of chaos, maybe to keep them safe from invading forces or political upheaval. This stash isn't just wealth, it's a desperate act of survival and hope. Finding such a hoard isn't everyday business. It's a rare glimpse into how important this region was during turbulent times. It rewrites part of history, revealing the pulse of a world long gone but not forgotten. Brothel Horde. Some discoveries change everything we thought we knew about the past. Along the River Ribble near Preston, workmen repairing an embankment stumbled on one of the largest Viking treasure hoards ever found, packed tightly in a lead chest and buried deep underground. This wasn't just a careless stash of silver. The hoard was meticulously organized, with bone pins hinting the Vikings carefully bundled their coins and bullion before hiding them away. This level of planning shows just how serious they were about protecting their wealth, locking it away for who knows how long. Why bury so much treasure here? Experts believe it was hidden during a time of chaos, maybe to shield it from rival clans or invading armies. The mix of coins from across Europe reveals the Vikings' vast trading empire and the power they held. The Brothel Horde isn't just about silver and gold. It's a window into the ambitions, fears, and reach of Viking warriors. It shows how they controlled both battlefields and trade routes, shaping history in ways still felt today. Was this treasure ever meant to be found again, or was it lost to time on purpose? That question keeps archaeologists guessing. Gold Buddha statue. Even beneath the calm flow of the Freya River, history refuses to stay silent. During routine dredging, workers uncovered a golden Buddha statue, a priceless relic submerged and hidden for centuries, carrying a weight far beyond its shimmering surface. This isn't just any statue. It's a powerful symbol of peace, wisdom, and spiritual strength deeply tied to Thailand's rich Buddhist traditions. The craftsmanship and age suggest a connection to a past era, one steeped in faith and culture. How such a sacred treasure ended up underwater remains a mystery. Was it deliberately hidden during times of conflict to protect it from theft? The questions only deepen the statue's allure, sparking debates and wonder. Discovering a relic like this underwater changes everything. It reminds us that treasures aren't always gold or jewels. They're stories, beliefs, and pieces of human history that continue to shape who we are. What would you do if you stumbled upon a golden Buddha beneath the river? The shock, the awe. It's a moment that connects us directly to the past's mysteries. Love tokens. Here's a story that's all about love, or maybe unrequited love, found right in the muddy banks of the River Thames. Mudlarks, those folks who search the riverbed for lost treasures, have pulled up these tiny, old-fashioned love tokens. These aren't your average coins. They're sentimental keepsakes from way back, often engraved with heartfelt messages or initials. Back in the day, love tokens were a way to show affection or leave a message when words weren't enough. Sometimes they were given as gifts, other times dropped or lost in the river, carrying stories of romance, heartbreak, or hope. It's wild to think that these small pieces of metal, hidden in the Thames mud for decades or even centuries, still carry echoes of real human emotions. What's fascinating is how these tokens offer a peek into everyday life and relationships in London's past. They remind us that love, in all its messy glory, has always been part of human history, even if sometimes it got lost in the mud. What's the story behind each token? Who gave it, who kept it, and who might still be waiting for a reply? Let's wrap it up. These love tokens from the River Thames prove that history isn't just about kings and battles, but also about the feelings that connect us all. These little treasures have some serious heart. Gold nuggets. Does a river hold more than just water? In Western Australia, the answer came crashing down when a massive gold nugget was pulled from a riverbed, an explosive reminder of the raw wealth hidden beneath the surface and the powerful legacy of Australia's gold rush era. Gold nuggets like this one weren't just shiny rocks. They sparked feverish hunts that changed lives overnight. These hefty chunks of pure gold transformed ordinary people into legends, and riverbeds became the jackpot zones where nature quietly collected and hid fortunes. This nugget wasn't just valuable. It was a heavyweight prize, sitting undisturbed for centuries until finally unearthed. The find isn't just about gold. It's about the untold stories rivers carry, how they shaped entire communities and economies. That nugget is a symbol of risk, reward, and the relentless human chase for fortune. It proves the landscape itself is a vault, locking away history and riches for those daring enough to dig. This giant gold nugget from Western Australia shows us rivers aren't just flowing with water, they're flowing with history, opportunity, and a hint of magic. Gold discovery. You won't believe what's been uncovered along the Indus River in Punjab, a massive gold deposit valued at tens of billions of rupees, ready to reshape Pakistan's economy. This isn't just any discovery. It's a game changer that could inject new life into a country searching for stability. The gold didn't just appear overnight. Experts say it washed down from the mighty Himalayas, settling deep in the riverbed over centuries. Now, what was once hidden beneath flowing water is sparking a rush to responsibly tap into this fortune. The government is already moving fast, working to create smart rules and attract the right investors to make sure this treasure benefits the nation without destroying the environment. This find turns the Indus River into more than just a vital water source. It's now a symbol of hope and opportunity. It's proof that nature's power extends beyond what meets the eye, holding secrets that could change lives and economies. If a river near you held this kind of wealth, would you push for quick mining to cash in fast, or take the slower, safer route to protect the environment and communities? The stakes are huge, and the choices will shape the future. 16 billion pound shipwreck. When a ship sank off the coast near San Jose centuries ago, it took with it a fortune beyond belief. A treasure hoard now valued at an eye-watering 16 billion pounds. This isn't just a story. It's a monumental discovery that rewrites the rules of history and fortune. The wreck held gold coins, jewelry, and priceless artifacts, treasures frozen in time, untouched beneath the waves. For years, this underwater vault kept its secrets. But now it's thrust into the spotlight, igniting fierce battles over who rightfully owns the wealth. Governments, private companies, and historians all stake their claims, turning the find into a high-stakes contest. But this haul isn't just about the staggering value. Each piece tells a story about trade, power, and lives long gone. It pulls back the curtain on past economies and global connections, reminding us that history is more than dates and facts. It's real wealth hidden beneath the surface. Now, think about it. If you were the one to discover this colossal treasure, would you reveal it to the world or keep it under wraps? And more importantly, who deserves to own a fortune like this? This shipwreck and its 16 billion pound treasure prove one thing. Beneath oceans, rivers, and seas lie secrets waiting to shake the world. The game of history and treasure has never been more alive or intense.
Let's dive in. It's finally time for the open discussion.
Okay, real talk. How does a golden Egyptian coffin end up at the bottom of a river? Like, did someone drop it off for safekeeping? This diver thought he was just exploring, and boom, face to face with ancient royalty. Who knows what else is lurking down there, just waiting to be found? Drop your thoughts below, and don't forget to mention #OpenDiscussion. Claudiuss's Head. How a sculpted head of a Roman emperor ended up submerged in the River Alde is a mystery that still captivates historians and archaeologists today. Discovered over a century ago near Rendham, Suffolk, this artifact is believed to be the likeness of Emperor Claudius, a ruler whose reign changed the course of British history. This isn't just a random piece of stone. Claudius was the emperor who led the Roman conquest of Britain, making this head a powerful symbol of a time when empires expanded and histories were rewritten. After its find, the head was carefully preserved, eventually finding its way into a museum where it continues to spark fascination and study. It stands as more than just art. It's a tangible link to a pivotal moment in history, reminding us how close the past remains beneath the surface. Think about the story this fragment could tell. How it traveled from Rome to Britain, was lost or discarded, and then lay hidden in the river for centuries, waiting for the right moment to resurface. So, how incredible would it be to come across something like this yourself? Claudiuss's head from the River Alde is proof that rivers aren't just natural features. They're silent witnesses to history, preserving secrets that keep challenging what we know. The past isn't gone. It's flowing right beneath us. 145-year-old shipwreck. Just beneath the surface of the Fox River, a 145-year-old shipwreck lay forgotten for decades until it was uncovered by chance during a routine search. This relic from the late 1800s has been silently guarding stories of a bygone era, untouched and hidden from view for nearly a century and a half. This shipwreck offers a rare glimpse into the past, into the lives of those who sailed these waters and the goods that fueled commerce along the river. Every plank and rusted metal piece holds untold stories: the cargo it carried, the journey it made, and the mystery behind its sinking. Finds like this breathe life into history, reminding us just how important rivers were as arteries of trade and connection. What's incredible is how long this wreck remained concealed, almost as if waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. It's a powerful reminder that beneath the rivers we think we know lie secrets ready to rewrite what we understand about our past. If you were on the Fox River and came across a shipwreck like this, would excitement take over, or would the weight of history hit you hard? Linschoten Sword. No one expected to uncover a 1,000-year-old medieval sword lying hidden in the riverbed near Linschoten, but that's exactly what happened when construction workers stumbled on this remarkable piece of history. This discovery is shaking up the archaeology world and shining new light on medieval life in the Netherlands. What sets this sword apart are the intricate copper engravings etched onto its blade, mysterious symbols, and an infinite knot that suggest it was more than just a weapon. This sword carried meaning, possibly serving as a powerful symbol of status or a protective talisman for its owner. Finding this sword in the river adds layers to its story. Was it lost during battle, deliberately thrown into the water for safekeeping, or part of a ritual long forgotten? Every possibility opens a window into the past, revealing how objects like this held deeper significance in medieval society. Treasure from the Wida. Why does the Wida remain one of the most legendary pirate wrecks ever discovered? Because beneath the waves off Cape Cod lies a treasure trove that tells the brutal story of Black Sam Bellamy's doomed voyage. This ship sank in a fierce storm, taking with it chests packed with gold, silver, and priceless artifacts from the golden age of piracy. When the Wida was finally found centuries later, treasure hunters and archaeologists pulled from its depths coins, jewelry, weapons, and relics. Real evidence of a pirate's life beyond the myths. This wasn't just treasure, it was history frozen in time. A glimpse into rebellion, danger, and the relentless pursuit of fortune on the high seas. Every item recovered paints a picture of a world ruled by risk and reward, where the line between glory and disaster was razor thin. The Wida's Horde isn't just loot, it's a narrative of survival and loss, reminding us that beneath oceans and rivers, the past waits patiently for discovery. So, if you found yourself diving on a pirate wreck and uncovered a chest like this, would you keep it hidden or share the secrets with the world? 400-year-old mythical treasure. At the bottom of China's Minjiang River, a 400-year-old mythical treasure was discovered, sparking major excitement across the archaeology world. This treasure isn't just valuable, it's wrapped in legend, making the find even more epic. The haul includes ancient artifacts that experts say could be linked to legendary tales from China's past. Things like gold, jade, and other precious items believed to bring fortune and protection. The river's murky depths kept this treasure hidden for centuries, preserving a piece of history that many thought was just a myth. This discovery shines a new light on the region's rich cultural heritage and reminds us how rivers have always been crucial in preserving stories and secrets from long ago. What would you do if you uncovered a legendary treasure from a river? Would you be hyped to the max or quietly stunned by the moment? The 400-year-old mythical treasure from the Minjiang River proves that beneath still waters, incredible history and epic stories are just waiting to come to light. No doubt about it, some finds are absolutely legendary. Staffordshire Horde. One of the most jaw-dropping treasure discoveries ever happened near the River Trent in Staffordshire, England. The Staffordshire Horde. Found in 2009 by a metal detectorist, this massive stash is the biggest collection of Anglo-Saxon gold and silver metalwork ever uncovered. We're talking nearly 4,000 pieces, mostly war gear like sword fittings, helmets, and other battle bling dating back to the 7th century. This hoard gives us an insane look into the craftsmanship, power, and battles of Anglo-Saxon warriors. It's like finding a hidden chapter of history right beneath a quiet English field. The treasure isn't just valuable because it's gold and silver. It tells a story of a fierce and artistic culture that shaped early England. What's even cooler, the hoard is now shared between Birmingham and Stoke-on-Trent city councils, making it a national treasure everyone can celebrate. Oxus Treasure. Simple in appearance but extraordinary in significance, the Oxus Treasure stands as one of the most remarkable river finds ever uncovered. Pulled from the depths near the Amu Darya River, this collection of Achaemenid Persian gold and silver artifacts dates back thousands of years, revealing the power and artistry of a long-lost empire. This treasure isn't just gold and silver scattered about. It's a showcase of masterful craftsmanship, featuring detailed coins, a golden chariot model, and intricately designed pieces that speak volumes about the Persian world. The Amu Darya, flowing through modern-day Central Asia, carries with it layers of history and mystery that this hoard brings to light. What makes the Oxus Treasure so fascinating is its ability to reveal the world of an ancient civilization, showcasing warriors, kings, and horses preserved in exquisite metalwork. Every piece carries a story of authority, tradition, and craftsmanship, perfectly preserved through the ages, ready to be uncovered and understood anew. Think about the centuries these items lay hidden beneath the river's surface, silent witnesses to the passage of time until they finally emerged to tell their tale. The Antikythera Shipwreck. This 2,000-year-old wreck has given us a treasure trove of ancient artifacts that are changing how we see Greek history. Discovered over a century ago, the shipwreck contained everything from statues and jewelry to everyday items. But the real star is the Antikythera mechanism, a complex ancient device often called the world's first analog computer. This gadget could predict astronomical positions and eclipses, showing just how advanced the Greeks were. The ship itself was likely a merchant vessel carrying luxury goods and art, offering a snapshot of wealth and culture during the Hellenistic period. The artifacts reveal not just trade, but also the artistry and technology of the time. What's the coolest artifact you'd want to find on a shipwreck like this? Uluburn Shipwreck. Now, uncovering the Uluburn Shipwreck off Turkey's coast was like cracking open a time capsule from the late Bronze Age, revealing secrets of an ancient world woven together by trade and travel. This 3,300-year-old wreck isn't just a ship. It's a snapshot of a global network stretching across the Mediterranean, carrying goods that powered empires and shaped civilizations. The cargo was a powerhouse mix. Massive quantities of copper and tin ingots, the building blocks of bronze, alongside luxury items like ivory, gold ornaments, and delicate glass beads. These treasures show just how connected ancient cultures were, exchanging not only raw materials but also art, wealth, and ideas. What's staggering is the state of preservation. After millennia submerged, these artifacts tell stories of daring voyages and complex trade routes that crisscrossed ancient seas and rivers. This discovery rewrites what we thought we knew about Bronze Age commerce, proving it was far more sophisticated than anyone imagined. Now, put yourself in the shoes of the divers who brought this wreck to light. Would you rush to share this epic find with the world or keep it under wraps? SS Central America. When the SS Central America went down in a savage hurricane off the U.S. coast, it didn't just sink. It took with it a fortune from the California gold rush, vanishing beneath the waves with millions in gold coins, bars, and artifacts. Known as the Ship of Gold, this 19th century steamship disappeared for over a century, its treasure lying silent on the ocean floor. Decades later, modern explorers cracked the mystery, uncovering a gold hoard that rewrote the story of the gold rush. This wasn't just about striking it rich, it was about uncovering a lost chapter of American history, one filled with danger, ambition, and the relentless pursuit of fortune. The most incredible part? That treasure stayed untouched for so long, locked away like a frozen moment in time. It waited patiently, a buried legacy from one of the nation's most thrilling and turbulent eras. The SS Central America proves that even after hundreds of years, lost treasures beneath rivers and seas keep resurfacing, blurring the lines between past and present. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed exploring these bizarre river treasures, hit like and subscribe for more hidden history. Got a favorite find or a crazy treasure story? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear it. Stay curious and see you next time.